Apologies for the abrupt stop in the upload schedule. I was chugging along, doing the video every week, and then all of a sudden, I got a life. There's a couple of things I want to say about the radio. It astonishes me that there are certain songs that still get played, certain artists that are still on the radio. Number one, Justin Bieber. The fuck is he doing still on the radio? Justin Bieber should be remembered as just a blip in society, because I've honestly forgotten everything about him. I forget he exists. Sans his downward spiral into hooliganism and his awful 11-year-old music. What music he made when he was an 11-year-old. It still gets fucking played. Like, I heard Baby on the radio at work. That song should be dead. No one should be playing that song. I thought we had all agreed upon that as a species, that song fucking sucked. Not even an ironic banger, you know? It just genuinely is bad. Like, it's typical 2000s pop, which I guess I am biased against. Pop, possibly. And then this shrieking kid comes on saying the most boring shit. It's not hilariously cringe, it's just cringe shit. It's like, why? Shut the hell up, mate. Going back to Blue Double D, they're still playing that David Guetta remix. Just basically took the MIDI and just put it in a different synth keyboard, except it doesn't have the nostalgic charm of being the 90s Europop. And then he gets this fucking dull-bin Bebe Rexha on the track, and she fucking replaces the lyrics. And all of the charm of it being a song about some silly blue bloke gone. It's not about being blue anymore. It's about, oh, I'm good, I'm feeling alright. It's like the first lyrics that came to her head. There wasn't any depth to the original song, but at least there's something original. I'm just gonna let it go, I'm just gonna party, whoa. Like, I haven't heard that before. Bitch, talk about the blue guy. Okay, and then actually let's transition to another thing. Taking old songs and putting them back on the radio again. Like, they already play older songs, right, a few times. It's not all new music. Everyone likes a classic every now and then, right? But then there's taking an old song and basically doing nothing with it. And that's basically what Blue Double D does. The only thing it does with it is just sap it of all of anything that sort of made it stand out. He just saps it of all creativity. And fucking Elton John's doing it. Love Elton John. My favourite gay. But honest to God, what is up with just taking old tracks and just pooping them out again with someone else? Like, Tiny Dancer is already a good song. You don't need to do whatever to it, and it's already an old song, so we know it's going to do well because it's done well before, but it's going to be played more often because it's a new song. It's like, bro, aren't you already happy with the millions? You're Elton fucking John. You've already got the classics. You have those under your belt. You don't need to poop them out again. No need to chew them up and spit them out like we haven't heard them before. Well, you aren't doing that. You're banking on the fact that we have, really, but like, still. Just play. Why? That is my problem, I guess, with the radio. They play, instead of playing those older songs that we like, they play the new remixes, which are banking on your nostalgia for those older songs. Just play the older song. They always drift towards, honest to God, maybe the worst version. Because if they play Layla on the radio, they don't play Layla. They play the acoustic version, and he doesn't even do the guitar riff. That would at least sound cool on the acoustic guitar, but he doesn't do that. And it's like, bloke, you know we only care because of that fucking awesome riff. Radio presenters are also kind of annoying. With the podcast, you can actually choose the personality of the people you're listening to, because you can choose what podcast you're listening to, but you can only do that to a certain degree with radio, and radio is always drifted to the same sort of personality. And the stuff they talk about and the language they use and the way they talk about things, their humour is always just this safe stuff. If I had the dosh, I would listen to other podcasts instead, but all I've got is the radio, and it's just these irritating people chattering on about TikTok and The Voice Australia. Okay, that's another thing. Even new songs I hate listening to. Some songs they just shouldn't play. Some songs I really honestly don't get why people enjoy them. Like that fucking Meghan Trainor song. That sounds genuinely awful. How did anyone listen to that? Like, I have the image in my head whenever I hear it playing. I'm just someone with a dead smile bouncing about in my face and all these bright pink pastel colours, and they're thinking, oh, look at me, I'm happy, we're all happy, oh, I'm having such a good time. The most joyless thing. Like when that fucking silly ass trumpet brass bit, it's shoved in there and it's completely just poo-poo. I think, guessing that's another thing. Already mad at Elton John for tapping into nostalgia for success. That's basically what Meghan Trainor is doing. Oh, remember the 50s? It's going dun, 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 dun. Come up with something new, please. This isn't even a pastiche. This is just like, okay, I am taking something straight out of the 50s and doing it again. Because it's not really doing anything new. If it was like a sort of modernised version, but with the same chord progression or instrumentation, but it did some more interesting things. No, but it doesn't. It's just, what if I made that exact same song and just put it out today? Oh look, money! Whoa! Maybe I'm just jealous of other producers, you know? Maybe it's just the hater in me is hearing this music and thinking, damn, I wish I could make that, and then I'm just hating on it. I am absolutely pouring all of my vitriol onto these undeserving people. They should play that on the radio 24/7. I would listen to that.